Good day and welcome to Lockdown Mathematics. Today we'll be dealing with algebra and some exam type problems. Here we're going to be dealing with solving for x, and let's give it a go. Okay, let's look at question 1.1.1. Okay, here we have two factors, x minus 2 times x minus 5. What you're going to do here is you're going to isolate them. So the first factor is x over 2 equals 0. Therefore, x equals 0 for the first factor. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take the second factor, x minus 5, equate to 0, and you'll get x is equals to 5. Okay, that was a fairly simple problem. Okay, let's move on to question 1.1.2. Question 1.1.2 says correct to 2 decimal places. Okay, I mentioned earlier on in my previous video that when they say correct to 2 decimal places, that you should use the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula helps you to solve this type of problem when there's no plausible solution by factorization. Okay, so when you look at this problem, we need to rearrange it in terms of ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So when you do that, you're going to get 3x squared plus 4x minus 2 equals 0. Okay, so what you notice here is that my a is 3, my b is 4, that's for my b, and my c is minus 2. Okay, and this is what you'll be plugging into the quadratic formula to solve for both the roots of x. And so if we proceed to the solution for question 1.1.2, it should look something like this, where we said b is 4, a is 3, c is minus 2. And so when you plug this into your calculator, if it says 2 decimal places, then you should leave it as 2 decimal places. But if they say to leave it as a surd, then you will keep the square root and you will not bring it down to decimal places. Okay,